Hello Terraria enthusiasts, my name is James, and now the other day when I was making a video about Terraria 1.3, one of the things I wanted to speak about but I never got the chance to, was to talk about the fact Pipeworks are actually adding their own achievements into console 1.3. They want to take what Engine's done, remove it, and then add their own achievements on top of the ones I believe that you get in PC. And this got me thinking, so I always do reference videos and I always do Easter eggs, and I always do, little trivia videos talking about all the little nods and hints to different things, because Terraria is inspired by a hell of a lot of stuff. Like, almost every item in Terraria is taken from somewhere else and then twisted to be, made into its own. Well, with achievements, most of them actually have a little reference to something, and these are actually pretty small. So today I thought we could go over every reference that's hidden in an achievement, so that I've got a complete list in video format. So, with that out of the way, let's begin. So kickstarting this list is the Great Southern Plank Kill. Now this is actually the achievement that you get if you first beat Plantera in your world. Now we all know that Plantera is actually a reference to the metal band Pantera, and this is actually a reference to their 8th album, The Great Southern Trend Kill. That's why it's called The Great Southern Plank Kill. It's a pretty cool one. It was actually added because Senex was such a big fan of Pantera. Now the next one on our list is, there are some who call him, and you get this for killing Tim the Wizard, who is kind of a rare NPC. He pops up a lot more than he used to, but killing Tim will get you, there are some who call him, and this is an achievement which is a reference to Tim the Enchanter, and this is actually from the Monty Python and the Holy Grail series, where they quote, there are some who call him Tim, which is actually where he gets his name. It's a big reference to Monty Python. I really like this one. So this next one, most of you will actually get without any kind of explanation, and this one is called Stop! Hammer Time, and this is what you get for crafting your first hammer. Well, you don't actually have to craft it, you just need to get a hammer. So you could get a pwn hammer, for example, and that's your first hammer. But Stop! Hammer Time is a reference to the song You Can't Touch This by MC Hammer, and I'm sure all of you knew that one, but for the one person who hasn't heard that song yet, now you know. So this next one is Am Groot. Did any of you get that one? Did you get the reference? I'm sure you all did. This is for finding a golden chest and opening it, and it's actually one of the lines spoken by Groot in the film Guardians of the Galaxy. He repeats I am Groot all throughout the film, so this one is I am Groot. So apparently the developers are big fans of Guardians of the Galaxy. This one's really awesome. So this will actually be our third musical reference in this video. This one is It's Getting Hot in Here. So this is actually when you find hell for the first time, and it's of course reference to the song Hot in Here by Nelly, which once again is a very famous song, and that's probably why they instantly thought of this one. It's getting hot in here. So without a doubt, this is probably the most famous reference on this list. I'd say this is the most famous one. Do you want to slay a snowman? So this is of course a reference to the film Frozen. You actually get it for beating the Frost Legion, and it's pretty iconic. I mean, this was like uttered out of every kid's mouth about 2 years ago, just on repeat. And I know they haven't brought out Frozen 2 yet, but this film is still really, really popular. And this reference is just one tiny part of the pop culture surrounding this film. It's crazy. So the last one on our list is Not the Bees. This is for firing a bee gun while wearing a full set of bee armor. How many of you have actually done that one? It's a bit specific. This is of course a reference to the Nicolas Cage film The Wicker Man. So I actually hear that The Wicker Man is actually the inspiration for adding bees to Terraria in the first place. When they first shared the spoiler for the bee biome during the 1.2 days, it actually had the caption, Not the Bees, and it was spoiled by Senex by saying not the bees in a little random chat room once. So it's kind of a double reference. It's a reference to Senex, and it's also a reference to The Wicker Man, which is regarded as a pretty popular film. I admittedly haven't seen it yet, but, I've seen that infamous scene. So that's about it for today's Terraria video. Thank you all for watching. If you're not done binge watching Terraria videos yet, I actually have 2 videos to recommend. This first one is my top 5 removed items in Terraria. This video actually just recently hit 1 million views, which is something my channel never does. So I'm really thankful for this video, and it's one that I really, really like. And if that doesn't sound like your thing, I also have the top 5 rarest items in Terraria. A lot of people actually come to this video just to talk about whether they found this item or not. It's actually my most commented on video with something silly like, I don't know, 20,000 comments. It's kind of crazy. Right, that's going to do it for today's video. If you haven't already clicked that subscribe button, make sure to do so by subscribing to ChippyGaming. You're in the one-stop place for all your Terraria needs. Have a great day, everyone, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.